All right, let me go too far off topic. So, okay, so we have this video here. It's called OutRunners. It's from the cartoons section. So we're going to see what this one's about. It came out just last night. It was the only day. It goes 34,000 views. So we're going to see what it's about. So let's jump into it.
Okie dokie, kiddos. Now the food in these crates has to feed everyone in Colony for a whole year. You two will move it all to cold storage.
You know I'm a tech specialist, right? Manual labor's not really my forte.
Right away, boss lady.
Listen, Shell. You are a smart cookie, huh? But if you want to eat around here, you have to do your share of the chores.
We got Zarya up in the building right now.
Comprende. Don't mess up or we'll start.
Let's get this over with.
Keep an eye out, Bridget. I call this number the power loop.
Okay, go with me. Do you think it's wise to invent new stunts around the colony's entire food supply?
You calibrated the upgrade yourself. What could go wrong?
Steering, torque, engine mounts? You can't make the loop, Callie.
Did you just say I can't? I'll give you a pro tip. OG scrappers don't plan for failure. Now, no more talking. Full throttle, go fast, baby! Hold on!
Oh no, I'm blind.
You know, I think of it now. His character design reminds me of that one character from I know he's like a kid, but like he reminds me of what is it, Voltron? I guess the teacher. I think he's the teacher. He has like that white in his hair. If you know what I'm talking about, you know who I'm referring to. He has the white in his hair. The art style's nice so far. I think it's different. It feels reminiscent of something I've seen before, but not the same. I feel like I've seen this art style somewhere before. I don't know where, but.
Okay here, Callie. I heard calamity.
No calamity here, Anika. Definitely didn't just crash my speeder into the entire year's food supply.
That's a very...
Enlighten me. How does an OG
Can we stop having Western cartoons do that shit? That is not funny. That has never been funny from the test of time. Can we stop having characters when there's some bullshit happening and they're trying to hide the bullshit? They say specifically what the shit just happened to the person they're trying to hide it from, and they didn't hear what they said. Can we please stop doing that? That shit is fucking annoying. That has never been funny. They do that in movies, cartoons. That shit is never been I don't know why Westerners still do that. I still don't know what the appeal of that. They do some bullshit. They do a mess or some shit, or something they was not supposed to do, and then they directly try to hide it from their guardian and or teacher, and then they'll say specifically what the thing they did as if they didn't do it. That shit has never been funny. Dumb as fuck.
Proper handle this catastrophe.
Get your smug butt on the speeder. We're gonna fix this.
Yes, that's such an annoying American trope. That shit needs to die. That has never been funny. I've never heard anyone laugh at that. You can see that in Avatar. You've seen that in fucking Invincible. You've seen this in this. You've seen it, like, you can think of nearly every American show from Steven Universe all the way to Invincible, or even shows from, like, probably part of the early 2000s, be doing that shit. That shit has never been funny. That shit is crazy. I don't know why you do it. Like, American kids don't do that. They don't ever do that in real life, but they do that in cartoons, movies, and shit like that. Shit's fucking annoying. Better? You think so?
Time to wrestle up to
I wouldn't put it past Gumball and his family doing shit like that before.
What are we doing in a creepy cave, Callie?
It's an old abandoned bunker. Rumor is it's got a massive stash of food preserves.
And what part of that doesn't sound like a trap?
Don't worry so much. Life's an adventure.
I'm out.
Why?
People from civilized planets don't walk into potential death traps without a plan.
So we'll wing it!
Have you never heard that ancient saying, you best check yourself before you wreck yourself?
Okay, tell you what. Why don't you...
Wow, that's an attack on me. I believe that's an attack. I feel like as a millennial, I think anyone who's like a Gen X or a millennial, you should feel attacked. He said that's an ancient saying. Oh my god. I feel so attacked. What the fuck, bro? That is so bullshit. Just say I was joking, or don't look. Yeah, just don't look. I was joking, or some stupid shit. But they'll say the whole specific thing so specifically, like that's funny. Even the character said that's pretty specific before she got cut off. They said I last checked, many of those people who did eventually did not remain long. Makes sense. Either way, I win. Let me see. I mean, old because of that. I feel old because of that. I feel old too.
Hang back and stick it on a pillow for me, senior scaredy pants.
I am not scared. I am merely devising a plan.
Well, come and find me when you've got one.
Be careful, Callie.
Jackpot!
Callie, is that you? This cave is an encyclopedia of spooky junk. What was that? No, 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 no!
Hey, Beth, don't mind if I do. How's that plan coming along, Squirt? Where'd that little dude run off to?
Greetings, traveler, and welcome to the lair of the mutant magma gang!
No, I don't. I think I think they do have good writers. They just fired majority of them because either they may be conservative, have a conservative viewpoint on something, not totally conservative. They can still, because nowadays if you're liberal and you have a conservative point on something, even if it's like one, say you have 10 liberal ideals and you have like one conservative one, if it goes against the narrative of whatever the message is, therefore you're a conservative by default. You'd be surprised how like say like Hassan for instance, he'll call you a Nazi even if you're like a Jewish person or a person who is of color or something like that. He'll call you Nazi off rip, and then he'll also say he has a problem with Israel and then have a problem with Jews at the same time. So it's like. It's the irony in that it's kind of wild if you actually think about it. So yeah, I feel old and things like that. It says, okay, how is she supposed to bring the food back in her correct amount? Hey, that's a good question. As well as known if the food is specific, I have hopes for this. The show looks good. I think I feel like this would be on Cartoon Network or it's from Warner. So yeah, but then again, I can see them putting this on their sister channel at the time. It was called, was it Tubi? I can see it. No, not Tubi. It was called The Hub. I can see this on The Hub. Either this will be on Cartoon Network or this will be on The Hub. Just like I would like how I look at what do you call that show called? The Glitch Show, the one with Kit, Gameoverse. Feels like that to me to a degree. Maybe not as fluid in animation, but you know, this show would be good for the furry community. I can see this being on The Hub though. I don't think it'll be on Cartoon Network per se. It'll be on their sister channel. I'm a creative writer, yet no one will listen to my ideas that will skyrocket their series. Too bad. Okay, The Hub is no more. It's been I know it's gone. I'm pretty sure since Cartoon Network's gone, I think The Hub left with it because I think if I remember, Cartoon Network or at least Warner owned The Hub at one point. It was like their sister series. It was like what they had Cartoon Network, Boomerang, and then The Hub. The Hub was like. Because I remember Warner owns Discovery, and it used to be, I think, Discovery Kids, and then they changed it to The Hub. They had some not off-putting shows, but shows that was like Cartoon Network reject shows. You feel like this would be on Cartoon Network channel, but because there was super niche or really specific on how they were trying to present their shows, they came off as Cartoon Network rejects. So they took their reject shows, instead of throwing on Boomerang or some shit, they threw it on The Hub. So I can see this being either on a 50-50, it being on The Hub or on Cartoon Network. One of those two. Cartoon Network is the Tubi now. Well, then again, it will be on Tubi then. Then if they put new shows, then this might be one of those shows that gets greenlit. Because most of these shows, I think, are meant to be like a pilot to a degree where if it gets enough attention, it'll be on a Tubi and we'll get like a show. Or get funded, or it gets to be. They even have Static Shock. Oh, they brought back Static? Let's go.
I'm Steve.
Nice to meet you.
You stand accused of trespassing. How do you plead?
I would think of a better name for that character. Especially as menacing as he looks. If his name's gonna be Steve, at least give him a code name or something. Or a nickname, like Venom or something, or Viper or some shit. But Steve, kind of kills his whole character look.
How did he plead?
Guilty, so we ate him.
Then I plead not guilty.
That's funny.
God, it might have been a bad idea to come here. Shh, Armando, keep your head down. What's up, Croc?
I see what you did there.
Oh, good! You're here! Now we can live this adventure together!
Someone's salty. My doctor tells me I need to watch my sodium. I get it. I messed up pretty bad.
I think you messed up just fine.
Y'all don't have to eat us, you know? There's a huge stash of canned goods down here. Look.
Oh boy! Did you hear that, Nancy? Canned goods! We're carnivores. Do you think we only eat people because we ran out of green beans? Anywho, it's getting close to supper time, so... Guys, come on! We're trying to have a moment here! How does this thing even get reception? We're under...
Is this in the future and we're still using this ringtone for Nokia ringtone? That's crazy.
ground for crying out loud!
Sorry for getting us into this. I didn't think not checking myself could get you wrecked.
I appreciate your real-time apology and reciprocate wholeheartedly. Now can we please get out of here?
Right. Good call.
Hello? I think I got it. Ah! This robot's a jerk!
That's our cue!
Excellent distraction, Armando!
Slow down! Some of us are wearing skinny jeans!
Oh my god. Is that supposed to be funny? Is that supposed to be funny? Like, come on, guys. Be honest with me. Is that supposed to be funny? Bro just said, hold up, we're wearing skinny jeans. That joke probably would have worked in 2010. Definitely not. I'm saying, like... God damn. What is funny anymore these days? Oh my god.
Let's go.
shish kebab.
Wrench!
I wasn't expecting this. No! That sword was a rental!
Yo, Nancy!
What's up?
Again, is that funny? Like, is that fun? Like, that is not funny. Is that supposed to be funny? Bro literally said that the sword he has is a rental. That is not fucking funny. Like, what is this? Like, is anyone at a certain demographic laughing at this? I don't think millennials or Gen Z or Gen Alpha is laughing at that. It's just like a one-liner that just goes out to the wind for what? Who rents a sword? What the f? That's the first thing. Who rents a sword? I thought you guys were like marauders or some shit. Why are you renting anything? And then the bitch before said something about, oh, my doctor and my sodium. Is that supposed to be funny? Oh my god. Oh my god. And you wonder why people don't f with Western shit? They rather watch the anime? Because the anime don't say stupid shit like this. Like, what?
Get wrecked!
Oh shit. That was funny.
Why are those kids so mean?
There it is! That's what I'm talking about! This is stupid! The villain who's trying to eat them says, why they're being mean. What is this? Oh my god, dude, oh my god. And the sad thing is, it has a pretty nice art style, right? But it suffers from its writing. Or at least its dialogue. I wouldn't say it's writing per se. Like, its story, but like, it's overall, like, it's weird. Like, what is this? I find it funny if he said that was my collector's item, maybe. Yeah, that would make more sense. That's my collector's item, or that's my family heirloom, or some shit. He says a rental. Who rents a sword? Especially if you're some type of, like, villain/marauder type individual who lives in a cave. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would you rent anything if you live in a cave? Cricket sounds, right? I'm sure not. Let me see. That's just dumb.
An ouch.
This place is coming down!
Wait,
Why are those kids so mean?
I got an ouch.
This place is coming down!
Folks! Look up ahead! The road's out!
You have to do the power loop!
I can't! You said it yourself.
Forget what I said, Callie. I know you can.
Full throttle go time, baby!
girl power, girl boss shit.
Holy Matryoshka! That's a butt ton of fresh food!
Did we just save the day?
Yeah, we sort of did.
Of course, we're also the ones who botched things up in the first place.
We're pretty much unstoppable.
That's not really what I'm saying.
Unstoppable!
Yeah, let's rate this. Yeah, let's give it a rating. So I'll pull up the poll right now. I should do it a little before the show, the episode ends. But let me pull up the poll right here. All right, guys, the poll's up. You can go and this is your overall rating. We're not gonna do each one because that'll take too damn long. So this is your overall rating of it. I would give it overall rating, I think, a 3.5. I give it a 3.5 because I like the art style. I like how the world looks. I like the characters are fine. They're not annoying per se. They're not saying any like really buzzword shit. Thank God. They're not saying anything. I won't say woke, but the dialogue is kind of horrendous to a degree when it comes to the comedic side of things. When they're trying to like give explanation of the world, that's fine. But when they're trying to be funny, that shit is horrendous. It is horrendous. Yeah, the anime, like two things that carry is the animation and the art style. That's it. Everything else kind of suffers in the wayside. The world building, I don't think they did a lot of world building, but they try to give you enough context on what this world is about. But it didn't do a lot of world building, in my opinion. But it was cute on what they was trying to do. But I think the execution was a little bit lackluster because of they're trying to be funny and having the characters say like stupid shit. Like, well, not characters, but like one character, the snake dude saying, I'm wearing skinny jeans, and the chick saying something about her sodium because her doctor, and then he's saying why they're so mean. And all that. I'm like, bro, and then his story is a rental. I'm like, what? Like, what? You're a villain. Why does any of those things actually apply to you in the slightest? Most of those things would not apply to you because you probably don't give a fuck about those things. Especially the one who says she's a doctor. The most people like that don't go to no fucking doctors anyway. So like, it makes no sense. That shit is dumb. I can sort of see what they're trying to do for it, but it's not like, yeah, it's like, it's a miss of execution. So what carries it is its animation, its art style, and that's it. Everything else just suffers more than others, and that's where the problem comes in. Like, again, this looks interesting. I can see me watching this, or at least seeing how this would become a thing over time for like a Cartoon Network, a Tubi, or even a Hub type show, cartoon. Or I can see this even being on Netflix. Maybe not Amazon, because Amazon has a, I don't know, you know how you look at certain like networks and you can see like certain cartoons will be on certain networks? This feels like it'll be on Tubi, the Hub, Cartoon Network, or at least Netflix at minimum. I don't see this being on a Disney. I don't see this being on a a Disney, a Nickelodeon. I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it would be. it's just like a particular like tone that certain shows have. You can say this will be on that network. The writing is strong female role style, and there's no connection with the characters except for certain demographic. Yeah, like the dude is kind of like, he's a weak individual. He doesn't really fight per se, but the girl does all the heavy lifting type shit. Like, it's like let the girls teach the boys how to get it done type shit. And then he's kind of like the best friend, but he has the brains type shit. And then when push really comes to shove, he might do something, like he was fighting with the snake dude, but that's as far as it's gonna go. Kind of like Sokka to a degree, but Sokka kind of grew over time with that. I'm saying. Since the comedy is weak, it's weak. Like, if they had a Gumball writer, maybe they would have had a better chance with the writing in the comedy like section of that, maybe. Because remember, most of the people who work on Gumball is part Warner, so like if they act like a Gumball like writer who really focused on comedy, maybe the comedy would have been a lot more memorable, per se. But like them saying I'm in skinny jeans, my doctor, why they so mean, and you know my sword is a rental, like what? That's not funny. That's not remotely funny, especially in the world you live in. It's not like you're like in Gumball and there's like, you know, these are kids in like a suburban area. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid. It makes no sense. Kind of defeats the whole purpose of everything, or the believability of this world. He didn't even show any brains. Yep, he hardly showed any brains. He showed like mainly like doubt, and that's it most of the time, and that's it. All right, so that's pretty much what we did here. So with that said, overall, it says here 62% of you gave a 3 to this show. So that was interesting. I give a 3 as well. I don't think it's a 4 or 5. If the writing was a lot better, it would have been a 4 or 5. No joke. Besides the whole girl boss thing. Besides that, if it was just the art style, the writing was pretty tight, and the animation was good as it was, it would have been a 4 or 5. Mostly critical thinking, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. This was, what was it called? It was called the OutRunners. This came out yesterday. So with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow, comment. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think? Was the animation good? Was the story strong, or was it weak? Did you like the characters? Did they suck? Did you laugh at any of the things that they said that was supposed to be funny? Because, like, I hate the part when they mention, like, oh, they do something stupid, and then they'll tell the person who they're trying to hide it from the stupid thing that they did in hopes I didn't hear them type shit. I hate that. I think that's a trope that needs to die off. That needs to go out of Western writing. It's shit is irritating. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.